Well, NFL Week 3 came and went, and we're already on to NFL Week 4, man. This season is flying by. Let's take a look at the market report this morning. See where the sharp action is, the big money, where some of the pros are at, or the Action Network experts are at on these early opening lines for Week 4. So we have Thursday Night Football to start things off. Lions at Packers. Going to be a good matchup here between these two squads. Packers with that impressive comeback win in the fourth quarter. Lions 1.5-point favorites on the road. Kind of expected as the Lions are the favorite to win this division. You got sharp action coming in on the Packers, though, but big money taking the Lions with 57% of the bets and 69% of the money ayo on the Lions. We'll continue to watch that as the next few days unfold. Falcons, Jaguars. This one's over in London. Remember, we got our first London game of the season. Jaguars are going to have back-to-back London games, or I guess Europe games. Actually, I think it's still in London. It's just at a different stadium. Either way, they're playing the Falcons. The Jags are 3-point favorites against the Falcons. Sharp action coming in on the Falcons here. But you got big money taking the Jags. 48% of the bets, 63% of the money on the Jaguars in this one. We had the Broncos and the Bears, the battle for the number one overall pick. God, these two teams stink. And the Broncos who just got their ass kicked and gave up 70 points, are now 3-point favorites on the road in Chicago. What does that tell you about the Bears? Damn. Sharp action taking the Bears this week, though, but you got 81% of the money on the Broncos so far. Ravens, Browns minus 2.5-point favorites against the Ravens. Can the Browns actually win this division? They're looking good. Sharp action on the Browns, but big money on the Ravens. And we got an Action Network expert also taking the Browns in this one. But we got 39% of the bets, 48% of the money on the Ravens so far, taking the points in that divisional matchup. Bengals, Titans. Bengals coming off of their first win of the season here last night, Monday Night Football. Bengals 1.5-point favorites on the road to the Titans. I mean, I know the Titans didn't look good against the Browns, but man, do you feel good about the Bengals being road favorites? I don't know. But we got sharp action, big money on the Titans at plus 2.5. 13% of the bets, 20% of the money is on the Titans taking the points. Remember how well the Titans play at home, too. And Vrabel off a loss. Ooh, that's going to be tough for Joe Burrow. Short week, Joe Burrow. Ooh, man. Dolphins, Bills. This is going to be probably the game of the week, I think. It should be exciting. Bills home, 2.5-point favorites against the Dolphins. Sharp action taking the Dolphins. Big money and an Action Network expert taking the Bills. Look at that. That's a 30-point differential there. You got 38% of the bet, 68% of the money on the Bills, laying the 2.5 points. Commanders, Eagles minus 7-point favorites at home against the Commandos. Sharp money coming in on the Eagles, even though they got a short week. All of them experiencing those flu-like symptoms during the game, man. Going to be that's something to monitor. See what other players end up getting sick, or maybe this is finally the rest of the players got sick and now they're over that flu bug going around in the Eagles locker room. But you got 61% of the bets, 56% of the money on the Eagles laying the touchdown at home. Buccaneers, Saints 3-point favorites against the Bucks. Remember, Alvin Kamara is coming back, but it doesn't look like we have Derek Carr, so you're going to get famous Jameis. Jameis Winston, 3-point favorites at home against Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. Sharp money, big money, and an Action Network expert. Look at that. All three signals lining up on the Buccaneers, taking the 3 points. 62% of the bets, 82% of the money is on Tampa Bay. Vikings, Panthers. Ooh, another one. Look at that. All signals lining up. Sharp money, big money, and an Action Network expert on the Vikings, minus 3.5 against the Panthers here. Man, the Vikings, probably the best 0-3 team ever. They're really good statistically. They just haven't won these close games, unlike last year. You got 62% of the bets, 87% of the money, laying the 3.5 with the Vikings. Rams, Colts 1-point favorites at home. Gardner Minshew getting the Colts a win last week against the Ravens. Sharp money coming in on the Colts, and 75% of the money though is on the Rams in this one. Kind of up in the air of where the actual odds are there. You see it's +1 both ways. So we'll continue to monitor that. Steelers, Texans 3-point. Texans coming off an impressive win over the Jags on the road. 3-point dogs at home to the Steelers. Sharp money and big money coming in on the Steelers. 34% of the bets on the Steelers, -3. Raiders, Chargers. Chargers minus 5.5-point favorites. Lose Mike Williams for the year. That's unfortunate, but Chargers do get their first win. Need to continue winning, or Brandon Staley's out of there. Chargers, sharp money on them. Big money on the Raiders, though. 19% of the bets, 42% of the money on the Raiders, plus 5.5. Niners, Cardinals. Ooh, look at that number. Niners is laying 14 against the Cardinals, who just beat the Cowboys for their first win of the season. You got sharp money, big money coming in on the Niners, laying the two tutties. 43% of the bets, 57% of the money on the Niners, minus 14. Patriots, Cowboys. Cowboys, 7-point favorites at home against the Patriots. Sharp money coming in on the Cowboys. We got big money coming in on the Patriots. 58% of the bets, 92% of the money taking the touchdown with the Patriots. God, that's going to be a close one. This is going to be good to see. Patriots defense is no joke. So their offense stinks right now, but their defense is no joke. But you got the Cowboys coming off that loss, that embarrassing loss to the Cardinals. So we'll see. That should be a good matchup. Chiefs, Jets. Chiefs minus 9.5-point favorites against the Jets. I don't even know if the Jets can put up 9.5 points. We'll see. Sharp money and big money coming up against, is on the Chiefs. 83% of the bets, 93% of the money on the Chiefs at minus 9.5. And then the Monday Night Football game, Seahawks, Giants. Giants 1-point favorites against the Seahawks. Sharp money and big money on the Giants there. 37% of the bets, 82% of the money on the Giants at minus 1. And there you have it. There is your NFL Week 4 market report. This is early market report. We'll continue to monitor this, but let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite bet so far of the week? Drop it down in the comments below wherever you're watching this. Make sure you give it a like, give me a follow. Come over to gameon.locals.com. I'll see you guys on the next video.